Okay, we're gonna work on this craftsman lawnmower. Won't start. Alright, what I'm doing here is getting ready to, I took the spark plug out and I've got a short jumper cable that I hook one end to the spark plug, and then I take the other end and I hook it to the grounded onto the mower, so I make sure I get my spark plug getting a good ground. And then what I'll do is pull on the like you're gonna start it, pull on the starting cord and try to start it, and then I'll see a spark on that plug or not. That tells me I'm getting spark, you know. And I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it with the old plug right now. Is what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm trying it with the old plug in it, and I think it had a bad plug in it because I couldn't get it to spark. I'm trying right here to get it to give me a spark. If it don't spark after a few pulls, then you probably ain't gonna start. So what I'm doing here is I got my spark plug wrench with me. Going out to my trailer, I was just scrapping this motor and I remembered it had a new spark plug in it. So I went out to grab the plug out of it because it was almost a brand new one. And I'm gonna try it in there and see if get a spark out of it. And actually, I pulled on that rope a few times and got a little spark out of it. I'm having a little coffee here talking to y'all. See, there I am pulling on that rope. I'm getting ready to pull the starter rope here. And I got some spark out of it, and I was pretty happy to see that spark. And then I knew once I got the spark on that, I went ahead and hooked the plug back up. And then I'm going to yank on it here a little bit and find out, it still ain't starting. So I thought maybe I better. I knew then I had to take the carburetor apart after. See, I'm yanking on it there and ain't getting nowhere. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to disassemble the spark plug and take not the spark plug, but take the carburetor off and clean it up, and have to clean it all up, get it cleaned out. What I did when I did take the carburetor off, I looked down in that bowl and you can see your gas has like if you see, it looked like a lava lamp. If you ever remember how the old hippies had those lava lamps and the lava in there, it'll look kind of like that in there a little bit. And that would be water. You got water in your gas if it looks like a lava lamp or something. Or you can see the bubbles of water down in there and underneath the gas. The gas will be on top, the water be down the bottom of your bowl. But down the bottom of the bowls where there's a little orifice down in there. It's actually in that. A lot of them, most of them are in that screws into the bottom of the bowl that holds the bowl on. You got to make sure that there's an orifice in that the gas goes through, and you got to make sure that's all cleaned out. But what I did is I took the carburetor off, and then I took a set of torch tips cleaners and ran it through all the little holes in the carburetor, the jet, and the air mixture screw hole. And actually, I didn't do the air. I just ran it through where the fuel goes. I didn't do where the air was because it's kind of a set one there. It ain't got an air adjustment. It's a newer mower. They quit making it where you can adjust the air, so they don't run as good as the old ones after they break in a little bit. Sometimes after they break in a little bit, you can actually take your torch tip and grind on that. Just put one in that fits a little tight in the jet, and file it out just a little bit. It'll give your mower a little bit more gas, and it usually run a little better. you know, because they make them where they run real lean because they're trying to, you know, California emissions and stuff on them. So you make that jet just a hair bigger. Don't have to be much. Don't want to do it too much. You can do it a little at a time, but don't do it too much. Once it starts running where you like it, you know, don't do it anymore, because then you're just wasting your time and you'll mess up your mower. So I got it all cleaned out, and it wasn't too dirty. It just main thing. I think the main problem it had was the water in the gas. I think that was the main problem. It's probably had old gas in it. I don't know how old the gas was, but I don't want to repeat myself. But woo! I've still got this cold though. I've had it since Christmas. I've had it. Let's see here. It's going on my 3rd month with the cold, but it's not as bad as it was. It's about got it over. So there I am. I got it running. I'm out here right now draining some of the gas out of the gas tank so we can get the new gas there. I'm going to stop it right here. Let me see here. Okay. I took the carburetor apart a little bit, cleaned out all the orifices. Let me see if I'm taping. Oh yeah. Cleaned out all the carburetor. Good enough. Now I'm going to put it back together, see if she'll start. Right here, I'm actually I have the mower running right there in this little piece, but I'm taking my air hose and I'm gonna blow all the dirt off of it and everything here in a little bit, because I got some mud on the tires and stuff, and I'm running around out in my yard just to see how good she ran. And one thing I didn't think I showed on there, instead of just rebuilding the carburetor, I did take the blade off and sharpen it after I got it fixed up here. But I think I've already done that on it there, but I took the blade off and sharpened it up for him, and now this baby's ready to go. It should be a pretty good mower for him this spring, and it's only 2 years old, but that's what happens when you let them set. I suggest, you know, starting your mower once a month and letting it run for about 15 minutes or so, and then get that gas all replaced in the carburetor with gas that's in your tank. And every time you do that, put a little new gas in your tank, and that'll help the problem with the bad gas. Okay. Took the carburetor off. Put a new spark plug in it. It's a used one, but it's a newer one. It would look good. Different, a little bit different too. The other one had a little point, isn't there? Don't. This is a better, I think, the older style. Clean the carburetor out. Put it back together. And she should run now. Let me see. Actually, I've already had it running, but I'll show you how she starts now. Then I ran some 2-cycle chainsaw fuel in it, like 50 to 1, because it's treated fuel that way, and it'll be better for the winter.